Hello, hello. Just getting all this set up. Should be good to go. Okay. Hello. Can't remember the last time I streamed. I've been that busy. I don't think it was super long ago though. Maybe 2 or 3 days ago. I know, and I apologize for this. Is how I start every stream. Is it this? Yeah. I start every stream with just saying how busy I am, but I say that partly because like right now it's 11:24 p.m. and a year or two ago I used to stream like clockwork every night from about 7 p.m. till I don't know. Well, maybe not even 7, okay? Let's say 8 p.m. 8 p.m. until midnight. But lately I've just been unbelievably busy with work and I've got a ton of personal stuff going on. It's almost midnight, and this is the only time I really have for chess. If I want to get some chess in, I've got to stay up late and try to squeeze it in. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to start with Puzzle Streak. I actually tried to hit my quota, my daily quota of 35 earlier in the day, but I kind of screwed up by doing them a little bit too quickly. Excuse me. So anyways, I'm going to give it a go now. I'm 90 seconds into the stream. Okay, so let's do that, and then I'll hopefully have time for a game or two. Yeah, so I've just been so busy, and eventually it should slow down, you know. Okay, I think I can just take the rook here. Should be winning a rook. And yeah, hopefully I'm not getting too rusty by not having too much time for chess. That took me a little while to figure out. That one here. This one is standard. Okay, check and then what? Oh, then I take the queen. Queen's under attack. Yeah, as I said before, okay, what is it? What's the date right now? August 23rd, August, September. Yeah, give it, like in 2 months from now, I envision to be a lot less busy. At least I hope to. But yeah. Okay, this one, I'm not so sure. I'm kind of scared of this check, but it should actually be okay. And I am black. I guess. Oh, this is a yeah, this will be, it's like an Anastasia's, similar to Anastasia's mate, not quite the same. Yeah, you could argue it's the same thing. Okay, so this picks up the bishop, a little fork, picks up the rook. Whoa! Picks up the queen. And does this, no, he can take here. So bing bang doesn't work. Maybe I give a check. Oh, that's just mate in 2. Okay. I think I just take the rook and then take the bishop. And then the pawn stops any perpets. There's a rook under attack that I could take, but I would only be up the exchange, and then I'm losing my knight. But then I could take his knight. Is that good enough? It needs to be. Bishop g5. 5. Yeah, and he has to counterattack, but then I take the rook. And we have a discovery this way, maybe. No, maybe here. Actually, I could just give a check. That's better. Yeah, it's a mate in 2. Okay. And anybody in the stream? Nope, but I would be surprised if anybody comes. It's late. But then again, there's people from other countries. Okay, so I could take here. I would have, yeah, 2 rooks and a bishop. To me, that's, I can't refuse that offer. Bishop takes c3, looks good. Is there rook takes b6? No, I can take with the pawn? No, hang on, this is a little tricky. So you guess takes here. I'll win the exchange, though. Yeah, that would have won the exchange. So rook d7 cuts off the connection of his queen and the rook. Seems to work. We can pick up the knight. And so I will. I think. Is there better? That's mate. That's not mate. It'll win the queen, though. Sorry. I've got the phlegm. Mate in 2. Just finished eating right before I started streaming, so I had some mandarin oranges in syrup, you know, the little mandarin orange cups, and that must have gave me some phlegm. Too much information? Okay, so this should win the queen. And rook a8 should lead to a mate. Right there. So it should be a mate in 2, I think. Mate in 3. And I think we can take here and then play c5. Seems to work. F4 should win his rook. Queen takes d7, wins a knight. Then I'll have 2 minors against a rook. Hopefully that's good enough. It's not a huge advantage. I don't think there's better than that. Yeah, I don't like that one, this puzzle, because that's still excuse me, that's still lots of work. But doing well so far, actually, making great time. Okay, so queen h5, threatening mate. I think he has to play h6. From what I can see. And then queen g6 should be mate. Okay, I didn't see that for some reason. Good that it's check. But then my rook's coming in. Okay. Well, there's queen h4. Is that too slow? Queen h4, g6. Takes. No, it's not going to be because it's a check. Or discovered. Yeah, discover. Yeah. Okay. I have to take the knight. We take it with the knight so that we can defend our rook. I think that's the only thing that makes any sense. And we need to cover this, I feel. But how? Maybe we can't. Maybe we can't. This check is interesting because if he goes to h3, I think he's going to get mated. So if he takes with the queen, it still doesn't quite work. Am I live? And by the way, I should check the lead if I'm on the lead chess thing afterwards, which I always forget to do. No, this one is, I've got no clue yet. What if I give up my rook? Is there a mate? No. Yeah, so check. Queen takes h5. I then have access to this. And then check. And then that's a mating net. Okay, so that's interesting. So, but that seems overly difficult. h5, queen h5, rook e4. And so he would need to, then he only has this one square, and then this is mate. Wow. Sorry, that's him here. And if he takes with the king, I don't know, I thought there'd be something there. Maybe queen f3. And if queen g4, this should pick up the queen. Have to be very careful though about getting mated. I think that's good. Okay, and if he goes to g5, then I think I'm picking up the rook. This one is hard. This was a hard one. I think I'm going to go with that. Should I have verified more? Maybe. This one is definitely an outlier in the difficulty compared to the other ones. This is quite difficult. Hello, Parth. How's it going? But yeah, it seems to work. It seems to work. I'm gonna, oh, yeah. That was a tricky one. But so this line again, what was I doing? I think, yeah, I was going to give this check. So if he goes to king g5, then this is mate. And if he hides here, then queen f1 is going to lead to a mate. So yeah, that was hard. That is underrated. That is underrated. This picks up a rook. So due to a fork. And so I was looking at this. Because then I have a check. Oh my god, did that actually lead to an incredible mate? Take, and then check, and then king h8, and then mate. There's a name for that type of mate. Oh, it's not mate. It's not mate. But if I stay on the 7th rank, is that mate? No. It's very close to being a mate. Yeah, so bishop f6. Queen takes d3. Check. King h8. Maybe then I just go rook g3. Yeah, then rook g3. Wow, this is they're throwing some hard ones here for 1700. But I like bishop f6, queen takes d3, which I think it needs to be played. Rook takes g7, king h8. Then rook g3 looks good, check. Rook g3, king h7, rook takes, yeah, I'm going to do that. Giving up this queen. Yeah, wow. Okay. 2 more to go. Yeah, they're definitely like throwing in some difficult ones now. So, yeah, this one looks hard. Don't even know where to begin. Wow. This looks so awkward. Wow, I don't know. Okay, let's say knight d5. Trying to get into e3. This is weird. This is weird. I mean, this is. Wait, that just drops even my knight, so I don't even. I don't know where to glance my eyes at. Oh, coming on the dark squares. I don't know why I didn't see that. Yeah, so queen d4 looks good. It's got to be queen d4. That's funny. That did not cross my mind. I don't know why it's showing both cameras on my thing, but yeah, I think this is what I will play. It's the only thing that makes sense. Okay, and then because my knight's under attack, so I think I have to take with the rook. So rook takes e3, and then he has to move his queen, and then I can save my knight. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Last one. So normally in these types of positions, trading is best, and it's actually looking pretty good here too. It'll be close though. That would be close because takes, and then here. But I would be, then I've got king d4. So I think that's winning. Rook takes c6, king takes c6, king takes e5. Yeah, and then king b6, and then king d4. And he can't take my pawn because I'll take this one. And if he pushes c5, I'm pushing. And it will be, but then there's this, eh? Yeah, it is close. So it's going to be like takes, boom, boom. I'm going to do it without the arrows because it's kind of cheating. But rook takes c6, king takes c6. king e5, king b6, king d4, c5, e5. Yeah, no, that works. That works because my king is always on his pawn. So, oh, didn't expect that. I thought this, but that's interesting. I think I might actually go king f4 because I want to take this as soon as possible. I don't care about these pawns. So yeah, I think king f4 and then takes, and then that should just transpose. Oh, not quite, eh? It doesn't quite transpose. So king f4 takes on c5 and then takes. No, I think it does transpose. Yeah. So I'm going to go here. Yeah. Wow, I did it. They threw in some really hard ones the past 3 or 4. Okay, so now I'll purposely get one wrong. And I hit my 35. And it took me about 19 minutes. And yeah, the last 3 ones were quite difficult. Okay, that felt good to get my homework in. I'm now going to play a game. To get things all set up here. Okay, time for rapid. Oh, I'm so out of shape. Because I'm just, 23-28. No, new account. No, thank you. $21.50. Also kind of a new account, but he's got lots of blitz games, so that's fine. The Pierts. I've changed how I play against this many times. Too many times to count. No, that's not true. I think like 4 times I've changed, and so let's do the Austrian, which I don't know very well. Basically not at all. It's just like a pterodactyl, right? Yeah, I'm gonna take, and then queen a5, and we don't try to hang on to the c5 pawn. So I don't know what he's thinking about here, because yeah, I mean, that's the only reason you would do that. So yeah, we don't try to hang on to that. I'm trying to remember what I like to do. I don't know if it matters, but knight f3. It might matter though, but not playing this. Maybe I should play bishop. Bishop e3, there's this stuff though. So yeah, there's some nuances here. It might not, maybe isn't bishop d3 first? Would that make any sense? Yeah, I remember there being some funky things here. And actually, this can't be right though. It just feels wrong. Like probably this just gets too strong, but I kind of want to do it. Oh wait, sorry, yeah, e4. I knew it was too good to be true. Yeah, so maybe bishop d3. I think eventually this needs to be played anyways. Well, but then again, it might need to go to e2. So maybe not. Even h3, I kind of, okay, yeah, so I'm really getting flustered here. Maybe bishop d2 actually. And I'm not going to put on e3. It's tempting, but to deal with this, then my knight keeps defending e4. And I think this might even be a thing, but I'm still worried about bishop g4. I guess bishop g4 is actually not a problem, eh? So I'm going to go here. I seem to recall this being, I don't know if it's the same exact opening, but I think these two moves transpose, and then there's some sharp lines. Yeah, it's a different opening, but it's similar, I think, of what I'm thinking of. I think I'm thinking of like it's a type of pterodactyl variation. Okay, so now I'm thinking knight f3, maybe queen e2, possibly. Where's he going with this knight? Why did he play this knight? Maybe he wants e5 or something. I guess he wants this, eh? I don't know if I want to. I don't really want to spend a move playing a3. I might just have to let him do that. Don't love my bishop, anyways. I think it's time. Oh, I can't even castle though. So maybe I go queen e2. Oh, that's another. Okay, so. Okay. Okay, maybe knight f3 then. Bishop g4, because this is still going to come after. But then I have it. But then there's this check. It's all very complicated. Okay, whatever. I got to make a move, but I am getting into some trouble here. And this is a complicated opening. Yeah, so bishop g4, queen e2, knight d4. So if bishop g4, maybe I go h3. H3, and then if takes, knight d4, I just move the queen anywhere. That might be okay. So I'll play it, yeah. So that's what I do against that. What about knight g4? Probably queen e2. Yeah. Okay, so those two moves are taken care of. And if knight d4, I might need to take. Yeah, I think I might need to take there. And then queen e2 again. But then bishop g4, and then maybe here. Yeah, I think I'm okay there, but it's nasty. It takes a lot of time to calculate. Yeah, so he does play knight g4, and yeah, I was going to go queen e2. So I'll make that. I don't think this was black's best reply. I think maybe knight d4 was more challenging first, or else just develop. Yeah, this would have been more challenging probably, bishop g7. Okay, so I just need a few more moves to kind of consolidate. Yeah, I'm going to take, and then h3 maybe. Just kick this guy out. And then queenside castle or bishop e3. Could also offer a queen trade. Actually, his queen's almost trapped. He's got only one square. I could trap him with a3 here, like prepare. And I also have knight b5. Knight b5, queen b6. And then bishop e3. He goes back. So bishop e3, queen b4. I'm very tempted to play a3 here. I think white is much better here. I have so many good moves here. Yeah, I'm going to start with this. Knight b5 first didn't make sense. He had too many moves that he could play. Oh, sorry. No, I was going to play a3, right? No, but this is okay too. Yeah, this is okay. But maybe I should have played a3 first. I was actually going to play a3, honestly. And then I kind of forgot. Okay, well, he has to find, there's only one move, right? So he has to play it. And then do I want to play a3 now? I don't think so. Yeah, so that was, I screwed up there. Yeah. Okay. Now, do I want to castle kingside? And then I'm take this. I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. This is might be questionable. Questionable kingside castle there. But I don't quite want to castle into his dark squared bishop. And just connecting my rooks. I'm not worried about b2. I have too many ways to attack. e5 even. So yeah, I don't have to worry about this anymore. King is not that safe exactly, but the rooks are connected. That's important. Okay, so now maybe e5 to start. Yeah, e5. And then I'm going to take on d6. I guess he'll go queen takes d6 because he kind of has to. And then I might even have like f7 will be weak. So there's double attacks there. e6 here. e6 is good. Knight e5 is good too. I have so many options. Too many options. I'm not sure about this push. Might be a bit too much. I can even double up my rooks. Oh, should I? No, I'm a little scared about it. Oh, he's actually attacking this, so. Okay, let's bring in this knight. Yeah, let's bring in this knight. I don't know what I'm doing exactly, but it just feels like I've got too many pieces that are active here. So queen a5 could almost sack here. I've been watching too much time in Williams lately. Very aggressive. But yeah, queen a5 could attack him here. He has to go all the way back. Oh no, he didn't. Sorry, he's on my knight, right? Yeah, whoops. Okay, so I could go queen f3. And then he'll castle? No, then I take there. So maybe queen f3. Oh shit, there's here. Queen f3 this. Oh crap, so I might have screwed up here. Shit. Well, this is falling now. Yeah, I screwed up. Shit. Okay. Look at this one though. Okay, try this one out. So he's going to take knight. Oh, he could take with the bishop, but I think he's going to go knight e5. And then, do I have anything? I made this more complicated than it needed to be, and now I'm in time trouble. Position was just too interesting. I'd rather not go bishop b3 if I don't have to. Okay, so let's attack. Oh god, I screwed up. Oh, I'm barely surviving, but he's going to get e5 there. Actually, I guess I could go back here, right? Okay, so I guess I've got a couple ways to deal with that. Yeah, so we go back here. but I've got no time. He repeats the situation. I might go b4 actually. Let's try that. b4. So he has queen d8 at any time. And what am I doing about that? Do I want to go knight f6? Takes. No, he can still take. I don't know. Okay, so queen d8, I don't know. I don't know. That seems like a mistake. I'll take it. I'll take the check. He should have went back to d8. I don't know why he didn't want to. Okay, so probably I'll take on a8. Oh, he resigned. Okay, minus 25. Oh, is it provisional? I thought I looked at his account. He just didn't play in a while. Okay, so that, I don't like the way that went. He shouldn't have resigned. I'm down to 2 minutes here. But looking at that again, so I don't think this is actually a note, because the pterodactyl, I believe, I don't know if that comes out of the modern. I thought it's out of the Sicilian. I'm pretty sure it's out of the Sicilian. It's because it comes out of like a hyper accelerated dragon. I'm pretty sure. And then there's a hyper accelerated pterodactyl. And then there's a hyper accelerated pterodactyl Rhododendron, I think something like that. It's a type of winged dinosaur. But this was like a close cousin. Because in those other lines, I don't think there's a pawn on f4. And so I spent a very long time on these moves, but this can be tricky. So yeah, and then here I already think that white is better. Here this was annoying because I had planned to play a3, and then my hand played something else. And then I just have so many ways to play here. It was hard to pick one. So I don't know why he wanted to go to a4. Like, I don't know why he didn't just play queen d8. But I do prefer white here quite a bit. So probably I just go, I don't know. I might even just go back to knight c3. I'm not quite sure. And then if castles, rook a d1. Yeah, it looks quite good. Although e5 would be hanging. So it's still, still tricky. But then, yeah, he just missed the fork. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Somebody ran it already. Okay, so with the engine, oh, I should have apparently just taken on d6. If he takes on e4, queen d5, or sorry, queen d4 or queen d5. Whoa. Oh, because then there's a fork here. Yeah. Oh, I just didn't think it'd be that easy. I should have just taken on d6. And even so, there were still better moves. Well, because he's just still allowed me to take here after, that's why. Okay, so bishop d2 was not the greatest. But that was my only mistake. Well, I guess this h3 was not ideal, but it doesn't matter. It's plus 2.5 here. Okay, so the other line I was talking about is, yeah, I think it's this, out of this hyper accelerated dragon, I think. No, I'm not so certain. Maybe it's here, bishop g7. Yeah, this is a hyper accelerated pterodactyl. And then queen a5. Yeah, so this is also a very tricky line. So this is what I was kind of, I was referencing this in my mind. And there's other versions of this too. I can't even remember if I play C3. I don't remember playing C3. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to play another one. Ooh. Okay, playing... Oh, I played this guy a bunch of times before. I have a score of half against 3.5. So he's been kicking my butt. I have no notes on him. I just want to see my games, how long ago they were. 6 days ago. I had one 6 days ago. 2 months, 1 year. Okay, so I had one 6 days ago. I thought his name looked familiar. I don't remember what game we played though. Thanks for the sub, Denver. Okay, have a Roy on board. Maybe this is the one where the guy ended up playing an open Roy against me and I just forgot. Was it here? No. So we have a... Okay, so we're just going to play a real Roy. A real Rui. Sorry, it's been a while. It's been a while. Not a good sign that I can't remember the most basic theory here. And then he's going to do it this way. Okay. Okay. Yuki. That's odd. Might have seen it once before though. Knight C4. What's the point of that? Because normally this knight wants to go to C5. So I don't know what that's about. I think I'm going to play B3. I don't know what I'm missing. Knight C4 is strange. Yeah, I don't know why he wants to go there. Because C5, I'm going to play B4. And I don't think I want to play A4 here. Okay, so knight BD2. I still don't know what he was doing with that. Okay, I guess I think I can play this. This should still be fine. I don't know. This maneuver was weird. I don't know why he wants the knight on B6. It wants to be on C5. Okay, he wants F4, F5. I think I just continue with my transfer. And then probably I'm taking on F5. And then do I want knight G3, knight E3, or do I want to take and then knight G3? I don't know. I don't know what I want. I like all the options. If I play knight, am I ridding myself of a tempo? Okay, I think I'll take, and then knight G3. And then probably put it on E4. But it's nice on H5 too, and F4. But so aesthetically pleasing on e4. There's also no rush for that. This isn't going anywhere. So maybe I should like close this down, although it's not. The only thing is he could maybe access this, then he's got this later. It doesn't really concern me that much though. Yeah, I don't really need the knight here. I mean, that's just kind of an automatic move. Could almost eyeing this square here, e6. Knight g5. I don't know if I want that trade though. That's a bad bishop for him. So, yeah, interesting. Yeah, but this is not the greatest bishop for me either. So sometimes if you can't find a way this way, you can play on the queen side in these lines. I normally don't do that though. I like playing on the king side here. Can almost do a rook lift. This is annoying. Oh yeah, this is, oh god, this is coming. So maybe I should plan for C4 immediately. No. What about A4? That doesn't help. Okay, but this is coming. So maybe I should after all that. But then do I want to trade that off? Not really, no. Okay. Well, I'm going to play it. So knight f6, I guess I'm taking it because I kind of have to. And he could take with the G pawn. Okay, he just, that's smart too. Now I guess I have to play C4. I didn't even see that simple idea. So I'm just losing a pawn here. This guy beats me way too often. This would be like 4.5 to half. It's considering we're the same rating. I'm not sure what I think about that. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that. It's simple. Okay, well, I'm going to have to hope something comes of this. I think I have to take it. And then, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if I want to play this guy anymore. His win rate against me is a little too high. A little too high. Yeah. Like, okay, so. Second, the exchange won't work. I can take it with a queen, and then my other knight defends. Oh, but then he can take. Then he can take here, and then he's got 3 strong central pawns. Wow. So I might have to take with the G pawn, if that had happened. Okay, so rook b1 now. He can. Okay, so rook b1. He can't go queen d5. So maybe then he goes bishop g5 first. Ah, then he can. So there you go. So bishop takes g5 first. Although then I have rook takes b6. Yeah. Okay. Wait, but did he? Never mind. I miscalculated there. Whoops. Yeah. Miscalculated. But I don't know if I had better anyways. But yeah. Not I don't think I don't think I'm going to play this guy again though. Okay, let's go here. Then I've got rook b1 as well as the h7 threat. Just have to hope he misses something eventually. But of course he won't. Can I take here and hope for something? Now let's just attack his queen. And I also want to run this. Being down the exchange here isn't actually the end of the world. There's still threats to be had. This, I think, fizzles out. H4 might be my best bet. If he takes the pawn, I think I can just attack it. So, okay, let's go H4. A bit of a Hail Mary here. Oh yeah, that's annoying. He's very quick as well. Okay, maybe rook e1, or maybe I should, no, I need to defend it. Why did I not defend this before? I forget why. I don't really like this because it's harder to move up. But I don't want to trade. And I want to defend the pawn. Okay, I guess he's going to force some trade. I can come in here, or is it, what about this again? Push here. Okay, let's keep pushing. My attack is still, there's still chances here for white. He could always sack the exchange though. I think it would actually take with the g-pawn in that case. Okay, can I take here? Almost take. Oh, he's got to take with the queen. Okay. G4. G4. Oh, I don't know what I think about this. Probably I don't like that. Okay, so I take. I've got no time. And then G4. Oh yeah, maybe I could have played G4 last move. Okay, so he comes in here. I might have had G4 first last move. Because he's going to trade off one of my knights. What can I do about this? Because then I've got, I mean, King G2 is the natural move, but if I go here, okay, yeah, let's go King G2. So then he's going to force a knight trade, and I don't like that, but I think I have to take it. And then maybe rook here. Okay, they're not looking good, but queen d3. I'm still okay. Yeah, maybe I'll try for this queen d3, queen h3. He can attack my e pawn though, which is a problem. Or that. Okay, can always come back actually. It's pretty short-lived. It's pretty damn short-lived. He's got rook f4. Okay, so I don't know. I have to make a move. I didn't realize that was just hanging. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to block this guy, though. I'm going to block him. It's just the ratio against me is kind of weird. Yeah, because it's four and a half to half. So I'm just going to put that on my notes. Yeah. Okay, so what could I learn from this game? But when it was the same rating and they beat you 4.5 to half, it's not the biggest sample size, so it doesn't really mean anything. Probably I should have waited for one more game. If he beat me 5.5, 2.5, then it's getting a little weird. But 4.5 to half, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if I should give him one more chance. One more game. It's only 5 games, but okay, I'll give him one more chance. I'm gonna unblock. I'm fair. But it's also kind of weird that he played me so recently, just 6 days ago, and then 2 months ago. So I think he's watching the stream. Oh, I forgot to set up my stream in Leash. So, well, I'm too lazy to do it. Actually, no, maybe I should. Let's see. Oh, no, it has me there. Yeah, so I think he might have been stream sniping or something, because he's got way too many games against me, and too recently. So, actually, yeah, I am going to block him. Actually. He has too many games against me, too many too recently, and his score is so good against me. I feel a little weird about it. Okay, so the Roy, and then he played this weird knight c4. I don't think that's good. And yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted knight g3 first here. I probably spent too long in that decision. And I think white is better here. Oh, except for this. Yeah, I totally just missed queen c7. So maybe that's the point of this knight maneuver. I guess it has... Maybe, I guess that all makes sense, eh? Because, he's... Okay, that all makes sense. Interesting. So maybe I should have played knight e3. Maybe I should have played knight e3 here then. Because then I defend the pawn. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't see queen b7. At this point, I think I still had time to defend it. I have queen d2, and then I have rook d1. Oh, but then this is coming. Wow, that's an interesting little maneuver. I probably have to do it with the pawn. So maybe even queen d3. But then this still slows me down. Wow. Interesting. Not sure the best way to have defended that. So it seems valid. And then this was just straight up bad. I just totally miscalculated here because I spent so much time earlier, but this was just a total miscalculation. I thought I was getting 2 minors for a rook. I forgot that he had just taken a bishop. Yeah, so not sure with which knight to take. Maybe knight f takes g5. And then I would have been okay, I think. I'm down a pawn. but he has some questions to deal with. You can't even go there. Like, I probably would have been totally okay. This was just a total miscalculation. But yeah, that knight maneuver he did was interesting. Okay, let's take a look at that. What's the engine? Okay, wow, he played very strong. So, is this a variation that I don't know? This knight c4? It is the second main line! How do I not know this? Okay, how come my screen... There we go. I guess I don't really know this. It's second main, knight c4. So... B3 is the best response with the main line. And then it is A4. I was thinking about it, and then I got a little... A little lazy. Although the best response here from black is C4. And then A5. Why is this good for black? Oh, I have to go bishop b2 probably. And it's still because, yeah, this knight on b6, it always undermines d5. You'd think I would know this, but interesting. So the main line is a4 right away. And then if c4, a takes b5. Yeah, I'm just not... Oh, sorry. No, we don't take there. Why not? Oh, because we can actually hang on to this b5 pawn for a while. Okay, I'm just not familiar with any of this. So I didn't know that this was a thing. But yeah, a4 is the best response. Okay, but white was still good here, and taking was best. And yeah, at this point, I wasn't realizing that d5 was weak. So it would have been better on e3. Yeah, but it's still equal here, and I did reply to it well. And then I think I just lost the game right here when I sacked the exchange. I didn't, yeah, this threw the game away. I don't know. I thought he took a pawn or something. I just kind of zoned out there. Okay. So I'm going to play another game. Yeah, I think that guy, I think there's something unusual about. Okay, let's try to get a win with the Dutch. My new, it's like a Shigorin Dutch. Okay, so this one, I thought black has an unusual reply here, but I can't remember what it is. Or no, maybe I have to worry about e4. Yes. Okay. So yeah, knight f6. And he's going to take and oh god, this can, okay. Oh yeah, this is annoying. I think actually g6, because this is like, it's like a delayed, what's that called, a hop, I forget the name of it, a hop something. Yes, he's playing quickly here because yeah, this is like one of the best lines you can play against the Dutch, I think. And yeah, we'll take, And I think I'll put it on G7. And now this is more like a Leningrad Dutch, which I don't know. And let's take a look at his account here. Denmark. Denmark is not the Dutch. That's Netherlands, right? So he's close. He's almost a Dutch. So I've got rook e8. Why not put it there, hey? Like, why not? Let's just play rook e8. I think he might have just blundered. He is playing pretty damn quick. I actually think he did blunder. I don't think that was intentional. I don't think this is a trap. Yeah, the rook e8. He was playing very fast. Yeah, this does not look like a trap to me. Okay. I kind of just want to get the hell out of there and not screw around. And I'm going to do that. It might not be the best move. But I don't want to screw around. I want a free piece. A completely free piece. Not even for the cost of a pawn or anything. You could call it the cost of a tempo if you want. But no, I'm just going to get this straight the hell out of there. And now maybe b6. And let's not get too far behind on the clock, because that's one way that my opponent could catch up. So if bishop f1, that's kind of scary. I will go to h8, but I'm getting a little nervous here now for some reason. I often get nervous when I'm better. So I'm thinking bishop b7. And but what's important is I should not get so nervous where I burn so much time, because that often happens to me. I don't want to blow a winning position and then I spend too much time. So I'm thinking bishop f8, maybe bishop queen f8 or queen d8. Let's go here, just closer to my king, and play cautiously, but don't spend too much time. Don't be overcautious. Have a healthy dose of fear. So if he plays something like knight h4 or h3, I don't know. There's e6. I guess e6 makes the most sense. It does weaken, d6, but it does weaken e6. But then my knight comes in. Like, it's not so easy for him to exploit, right? So if it was my move here, d6. Okay. I think knight f6, and then I have knight a5. So, or knight c6 rather. So I'm thinking knight c6, and let's play that with some confidence. So now my rook is more mobile, ready to hop into the game. And I always have knight a5 to, yeah, he resigns. I mean, he just dropped a piece, so... Okay, but that opening is actually annoying had he played it better. Because I'm trying to remember the name. I'm still very new to the Dutch, but in the classical Dutch, d4, f5, bishop g5. I'm trying to remember the name of that variation. It starts with like an H. It's like hop something. And this is similar. but this variation, this move order can transpose to like I think a better version of it. And I do think I played G6 here. I've only faced this like once or twice so far. The thing is, if you play H6, you get a different version of that hopped-in. It might be called hopped-in. I'll look it up after. The hopped-in attack. You get a different version of it. A worse version. So that's why I played G6. Whoops. And I'll look that up after we look at this. I'm not sure if E4, he played it so quickly, so I thought it's probably right because he played it so quick. I'm not really sure if that's White's best reply here. Although now that I'm also, there's also, what's it called? The, is it the there's a Staunton, like, gambit. I don't know if it's a Staunton. I think there's like a Staunton gambit against the Dutch, which surprisingly not many people play as White. And yeah, I just played Rook E8 here. And I actually thought there, I wasn't so surprised that he dropped it because it just felt a little weird that he didn't, I don't know. I'm just wasn't too surprised that he hung this maybe because he was playing so quickly. So had he played knight G3, I think B6, and I think Black is doing fine. I mean, his bishop is kind of oddly placed on E2, maybe not odd, but not optimally. And then I get the long diagonal for my bishop. My king is a little bit exposed, but I have the bishop pair, and I'll have a good howitzer on this long diagonal. And then, yeah, so then just played very safe, and yeah. Okay, so let's look at that with the engine. Yeah, so I made one inaccuracy, which I think was the Dutch. So yeah, no, that's not even where it was. Where was my inaccuracy? Oh, it was B6. Okay, so this is called the Raphael variation. Raphael, who was my least favorite Ninja Turtle. I liked Leonardo as a kid. So Leo, I liked Leonardo, and then actually no, Raphael was not my least. Well, he kind of was. I did not like Michelangelo or Raphael too much, but it was definitely a close second with Donatello. So that's when I was younger. If I was like 1 year older, I would have preferred Donatello, but at that age, I liked Leonardo. But this is the Raphael variation. And okay, so this is, yeah, so E4 is a mistake apparently. So just goes to show you, like, people don't know the Dutch, like White players. This is a 2200, and he didn't know what move 5, he's already worse. Move 5, he's worse, and he was 2400. So I'm really believing in the Dutch, at least at a certain level. Yeah, now Black is better, and yeah, castled. So yeah, so had he played knight G3 here, I think I said B6 or something. Apparently that's bad. So it's kind of scary how quickly Black can go wrong. H4 is apparently very good for White. Maybe not very good. It's good for White. Yeah, because I don't have the support on my hook pawn. Because he can just run that through, and then my king is quite weak. So like bishop B7, can he just keep pushing? Oh yeah, and then this just becomes weak. So like knight h4, king f7. Wow, scary. And he's just actually this is not even. Oh, sorry, he can't. That's illegal. You'd think I'd know that, but this is pretty. This is just game over. It's pretty scary. He just gets out. Okay, really? Is this that? Is that bad? Wow. Is it really? Like it seems like we're still surviving. Holy crap. Wow, that's venomous. So this is still very dangerous here. Yeah, since doing that. So that's scary as hell how quickly. So I'm kind of confused why all these other moves suddenly save black. Tricky. I just want to go back here a little bit. This is G6. So G6 was actually not good. Yeah, just H4 right away. Oh, I gotta be really careful about this G6. Wow. Sorry, where was it here? Yeah, here. So how do you play knight G3? So yeah, so B6 was no good, but most other moves are good here apparently. So if F5, H4, yeah, well, yeah, this would be good. But still, yeah, still tricky, still annoying. So that other line I was talking about was D4, F5. So this is, what's it called? Is it hopped in? Yeah, it's a hopped in attack. So here you can play G6 and knight F6. And then this will transpose to the line that we had, the Raphael variation. But if H6 is played and bishop H4, that won't transpose. So you would have to learn two lines. That's my problem with it. In the game, so knight F6 I think needs to be played because you have to, if you play E6, E4 is good for white. So this move order, oh, maybe I should play, maybe D5. Maybe I should consider D5 here. But then this will end up being more like a stone wall. Maybe E6 first. Yeah, this would be like a stone wall. Yeah, so that's why this Raphael variation is very annoying for me. If you play knight F6 and then bishop G5. Yeah. Okay, so so E6. No, E6 allows E4. Yeah, H6 here is losing. God, yeah, our light squares. Holy crap. Oh, that's scary. This is scary. Oh, that's annoying. I hate this. Is probably the most annoying thing. Yeah, because other than D5, I don't think there's. Yeah, I think you can play knight F6 or D5 here. But then I think D5 is better suited for the Stonewall players. And then this bishop G5 is so annoying. So what is the main line? D5 now? So maybe just, or, well, second main is E6, but the computer hates it and has a terrible win rate. Computer is saying C6 or E6, but I don't think that's right. Yeah, so maybe D5 does need to be played. Yeah, I think that's ultimately the best. the best line. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I actually have some energy still, but it's almost 1 a.m. and nobody's watching. So I think I'm going to end it there. Thanks for watching. If anybody does, maybe nobody will, in which case it's kind of neat. Made the whole stream just for myself. But anyways, kind of rambling here. I'm going to go to bed. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah. Okay. Good night. Goodbye.